It's from the flames we rise for episode 61 of Flavourful Sauce Reviews.
How?
I don't know what to call it anymore.
Flavorful Sauce presents Flavorful Reviews, a Flavorful production in cooperation with Tim Hortons.
Yeah.
Pretty much. We're sponsored by the Tims. Cause, you know, if I get my Tims and nobody gets hurt, you ever seen those stupid shirts?
Yeah.
Fucking hate those shirts.
Tim Hortons coffee's not that good, so move along.
Piss me off.
You're just not a generic Canadian yet.
Yeah.
You're Canadian, just not generic.
Barely like hockey. Alright, so we got some books. Buns, how is you?
Good, how is yours?
I've been better. Nick?
As okays.
Nice.
I'd say on average we're pretty meh.
Pretty yes and no.
You know what's coming out the 29th? Daybleed Pixels. It's a game. You ever play that game?
I watched
it's a good game.
it.
Oh,
I mean, I haven't watched it, but I don't know.
It's a good game. Check it out. It's on Steam. You guys have Steam?
Yeah.
What?
You have Steam?
Yeah, like my pipes. Yeah.
Well, I mean, like, the fucking digital distribution platform, Steam. No? You don't? What a guy.
It's a joke.
Yeah, pick it up. Maybe
Crash and burn.
29. 29. We'll review that. It'll be like, this game's so fucking hard!
Alright, that's a review. Hit it.
Yeah. Well, okay, I guess what, books? We review books here?
Yeah.
Bucks?
Yeah.
Bucks?
Yeah, I think it'd be nice.
Yeah, fuck
For the
it.
fans.
Fuck it. Let's review shirts instead. Buzz, nice shirt. Rick, nice shirt. Nick, not so
I
much.
didn't follow the team.
Didn't like
Sorry.
it. Didn't like it.
I didn't get the team
Fucking
memo.
guy. Fucking
Zero.
guy.
Sorry.
0, you get the mud. Okay, we got Dragon Age #1.
Who?
Published by Dark Horse.
Who?
Hey, you guys ever play Dragon Age?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Neither of us. I played the first one. That's
I played like 10 hours the second one. It got super boring.
So what'd you think of this one then, Mr. I played the second one?
Ready
I
for
think
10
this
seconds?
is taking place before the events of 2, but I'm not completely sure
Because it's a bad book.
bad. Not a great story for the game, and not a great story of the book.
Agreed.
That's okay.
It seems to fit, if I imagine Dragonair is like a lot of BioWare games, that it kind of fits the games because there's a lot of dialogue and a lot of talking.
Yeah.
But see, that doesn't work well when you're not playing the characters.
There's not a
talking.
speech bubble coming up, and you gotta decide if you want to be a
I
dick
get to
or-
decide between these choices, even though what they're gonna say next is pretty much the same.
Yeah.
What? No, not all the time.
All the time.
Sometimes.
Nah, man. But yeah, no, like Button said before, this book is like, feels like an issue 50 as opposed to
Yeah.
issue 1. They're like, hey, I know you, and
Hey, with all these.
Remember the events of this? Well, yes, we're going to do this in order to counter these events. And I have a vengeance with you. Blah,
It's
blah,
like,
blah.
what?
Yeah.
What's happening? And I mean, I understand, like, maybe you need to like play the game, but it's like, what?
I played a bunch of it. I don't think like there's one character from the game, and I think another guy who shows up, which is why I think it's a prequel, but I'm not sure, and it's not endearing at all.
And you're just like, oh, what's happening?
It's just like generic kind of pirate adventure. I don't even know. It's
Magic pirate.
yeah. They try to incorporate. Hey, there's a party system in the game. And this is a weird party. There's mage. There's a dwarf who shoots things. That's like the game, right? You like that.
You're gonna love that.
And like this is like 2 years after the game came out. So
yeah, it's pretty late.
if you wanted any material on that game, you don't care anymore. I
You're
think.
screwed, man. You screwed. But the guy on the cover looks like LaRue. You know, the
Yeah, a little bit.
Bulletproof chick.
Yeah.
She's like, I'm bulletproof.
I suppose.
Yeah.
Pull those key turns like, bam, boom, bam, 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 bam.
I got it for the kill. I got it for the kill.
She's just like doing sim solos and stuff.
That would be book.
You know where I learned about LaRue? In the trailer for Bayonetta.
Yeah.
So all these video game related stuff. Debut Pixels August 29th. Bayonetta, fucking, I forgot when that came out.
Like 12 years ago.
Only because the guy on the cover
vaguely reminds me of LaRue. That reminds me of Bayonetta. This book is amazing. Bayonetta's good.
Bayonetta was cool.
It's a good
You
game.
know we didn't like the book when we barely talk about it.
There's nothing to say.
Artwork's really good.
The artwork's good. Yeah, I enjoyed that.
It was alright.
Whoa, you know?
You were too bored. You're like, I can't stay away.
Not enough scriggly lines everywhere.
I'll just say one thing for the book. There is the beginnings of a pirate ship battle, and it has one dude mooning the other pirate ship.
Yeah,
that
is fairly large.
That's
I was like, BioWare, you did it again.
That's Bungo Baggins.
You kooky, that's a Bungo Baggins right there.
That's a...
What's next?
No, nothing next. We'll always talk about this book, because LaRue is going in for the kill.
Yeah, sure.
Alright, we'll talk about Deadpool number 4. Deadpool kills the Marvel Universe. This is the final issue, and we're going to do spoilers. So,
that's going to take...
Do we have a spoiler?
Yeah, I'll figure something.
Like a noxious YouTube videos?
No, whatever, dude. Yeah. So this one, he's fighting Taskmaster. Taskmaster's like, yo, dog, stop it. He's like, nah.
Not going to stop it. But, like, stop it.
He's like, nah. And then he's like, oh, as you're taking my moves, you realize what I'm doing. And he's like, oh, shit, I do.
You can hear everything I'm thinking.
And then the Infernal Man thing shows up.
It just kills him.
And he's like a gateway into fucking our world.
Yeah.
For some reason.
Creation.
And then Deadpool's in the Marvel fucking
offices.
And he's like...
And the people who are writing and making these books are literally describing every instance of him coming through the door.
It's so genius.
I don't know if it's funny or just like, this is a good way to end it. Based on where the entire book went.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is a good place to finish that.
Yeah, no, I thought it was perfect. Like, it was like, it was hilarious. It was awesome. Yeah. And he even threatens us. So I was like, yo, Scam.
I'm here.
Yo, Scam.
We're the real bad guys here.
Oh.
Nah, Deadpool. Thanks for making me realize that.
I had a guy come into the stadium and he was like talking about how this book like makes absolutely no sense. Like, how does he kill Wolverine with like a sword? Like, how does that make sense? And I was like, don't try to acknowledge
because the writers allow it. Yeah, that's the whole point of this.
No, he used some type of sword that is good against adamantium.
Yeah, really.
I can't remember. Whatever, plot device. Yay, he's dead. It's fine.
Hell, the beginning of this book is one giant plot device that he uses one villain to like kill hundreds of other ones by committing suicide.
Yeah, well, I don't know. He was just spouting out all this stuff. And I was like, dude, just like read it, man. It's cool. But I really liked how superheroes and villains were killing themselves in this.
Like fuck it.
Yeah,
there's like a news reporter talking and
by the Dollmaster guy, right?
Oh, really?
I think so, yeah. And that's why the Punisher's like, you fucking sick bastard.
No, but he didn't know that was Dollmaster because he was dressed like Deadpool.
No, but Deadpool was also using Dollmaster to make all the heroes and villains fight each other and commit suicide.
Oh, really?
Pretty sure.
That went over my head.
Yeah, it's cool.
Sucks. This book's too deep. So as a whole...
Yeah, the book is too deep. It's too much commentary.
As a whole, did you like the Deadpool?
I loved it. No, it was cool.
I would like to say that I would have liked to see Deadpool kill my heroes. But at the same time, like the whole point of the book is to make you feel kind of like...
Yeah, like you asked for this.
Sicko for doing that,
Yeah, exactly.
Totally. I think they should make it longer. Like, more issues, man.
Yeah, because a lot of the killing is just like a splash page. It's just like dead heroes in most of the books.
Yeah, but I think this book would be useful if they showed exactly how to kill these heroes, because a lot of times they're like, oh, they can't die, they're invincible, oh, okay. But if they showed exactly how these people could die, like Spider-Man and Spider-Sense had to get over his Spider-Sense, that'd be cool.
Really?
Yeah, no.
But then how many issues would that span?
Lots, I don't care. Fuck it.
Yeah, I thought this would be longer than 4 for some reason.
Make this a continual series. Keep going, keep going.
Yeah. Every week, just another guy dies.
Yeah, that'd be sick.
Or they're just like one-off issues. Just, hey, it happens to be in a simulation, and here's how he kills him. And it's funny because Deadpool's goofy. I don't know.
It's like Deadliest Warriors.
Yeah, actually, yeah. Having fun.
They're like, we ran into the computers.
Yeah.
Deadpool won like 100 times out of 1,000.
Did it.
What a bitch. So, as a whole, enjoy.
I did enjoy.
Cool. Good time.
So, bingo.
That's a bungo.
Moving on now to the final Watchmen book. Before Watchmen, Dr. Manhattan #1, written by J. Michael Straczynski, who did Superman Earth 1. What, would you read that?
No.
Yeah, we're ready.
I read a lot.
I'm not interested that much in it, I'm not gonna lie.
This is really good. You should read it. Anyways, what did you think of this?
I really liked it. You guys.
Yeah. I liked it.
I'm kind of at a loss for what to really say about it.
Yeah.
It's Dr. Manhattan having essentially an existential crisis.
Yeah. Like, there's not a lot. I don't know. It just goes more into his brain than the comic or the original ever really did.
Just goes into more of the character.
Yeah.
That maybe you would. For once, I actually wished. Hey, I kind of wish a little bit of this was in the original one.
Yeah.
And what's cool about this is they can do whatever the hell they want because it's all in different quantum possibilities.
Yeah.
So it's like, he could be like a rabbit.
He could
like,
do like, yeah.
That makes sense. He's a rabbit. Yeah, sure.
He's like, any state could have allowed this at any point in time.
He's like a giant space monster. And you're like, yeah, sure, fine. Yeah, I get it. You know what I mean? Which is cool. And the art is like...
Pretty fantastic.
Yeah.
So good.
I also kind of like the acting. This has nothing to do with the book. Just general aesthetic of the book.
No,
All the pages are kind of...
Like washed out.
Yeah, washed
bit.
out. Makes it look
nice.
like it's kind of paper quality, like the original.
Makes it look like something from like Silver.
Like
or
little
Golden
things
Age.
like that. It's like cool.
No,
This is
that's
shit that they
a
should
good
be doing,
thing.
yeah.
That's something the artist intended. That.
Yeah.
And I do like how the cover is glossy.
Yeah.
I like that better than the other covers. 'Cause
Yeah.
the other covers are all like, yeah, what is this? Anyway. But
yeah, that's basically it. It's him having an existential crisis. There's not a lot new that you don't know.
And then what's badass at the end, he's like, oh, I want to see how I was created. So he goes back in
Can I
time.
go beyond my own creation?
So he goes back in time, and then he avoids the whole molecular deconstruction thing.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, yeah, this is awesome.
Yeah.
It's like, this is going somewhere.
And now he's like, what the fuck? How do I function? How do I do this?
I gotta say, out of all the books, I kind of thought Dr. Manhattan was gonna be the most boring, because like, where are they gonna bring the character that the book has in? This godlike character that did fucking everything, and they did it. And they did it by developing his character at the same time. That was really cool.
Yeah, they humanized him a lot more.
Yeah.
That's
Like
a good way.
when he's with the Minutemen, and then they're like making the pairs, and then he
Yeah.
gets Rorschach, and he's like, fuck that.
No, I want to be with that hot chick.
Changes it to Silk Spectre. I was like, that's awesome.
Yeah.
That's so good. So out of all Watchmen books, now that we've finished the Watchmen #1s,
I really, really like this one. I don't know if I'd put it on top of Ozymandias, but they're pretty close.
Yeah, agreed.
Yeah.
I'm still going Silk Spectre.
Because you're silly. No, it was cool. That was good.
It wasn't bad.
Sure.
Because I'm going in for the kill. Doing for... but yeah, no, so I'm going to put Silk Spectre, and then maybe Ozymandias, and then this. The top tree.
They're like high-fiving, just holding hands.
What's your top tree?
This and Ozymandias, then Minutemen.
This and Ozymandias, and then now.
Yeah, that was cool. What would you put on the bottom?
Rorschach.
Yeah, Rorschach one was pretty bad.
That one was pretty good.
And I thought that one was gonna be one of the better ones.
And then comedians after that. Brian Hezarella, come on. Pick up.
Womp womp.
He breaks it. He's like, hey guys.
You fucking douchebag.
I'm right, no watching. Womp, womp, womp. He's like, hey.
Banana.
He's like, someone say my name? Whatever.
You're just walking past TV, presses right on. Oh, that's bad.
So, okay, today, these bucks, what are you into?
Dr. Manhattan. Whoa. Yeah.
And then second,
Deadpool.
Deadpool.
I think that's pretty obvious.
I think we got a consensus going on here.
And then LaRue, if you have money.
There was another
No,
comic review.
There's other books that came out this week.
Yeah, Adventure Time comes out.
Oh, yeah.
That's all I'm getting.
And Planetoid, I've been reading Planetoid.
Oh, yeah.
It's badass. other things.
Other things.
Profit Trade comes in. So
Yeah.
Are you guys getting that?
I am.
Yeah.
The Stadium only got 2. One of them's Buns.
He did.
What a dick. Yeah. Buns also got this book, Wolf. What the hell's up with this Wolf book?
It's essentially this guy who his father was a pro boxer and like left his family, and so he becomes a pro boxer to beat the shit out of his dad.
Nice.
It's like
now,
that's good.
Dad.
I read on the back, it said, Sweaty Sports Drama. I was like, yeah, Buns would
This
like
is
that.
for Buns.
Wow. Buns.
Yeah.
Anyways, there's some books. Buns
You
gets
flipped
weird
through the whole
books.
thing, didn't you?
I did.
You saw Sweaty Man, you just
I'm like,
He paused at those moments.
Yeah, pretty much. So pick up Dr. Manhattan, Deadpool number 4, Kills the Marvel Universe number 4, and Dragon Age featuring Lil Root. Yeah.
you get it just for her special appearance. It's
Yeah.
pretty good.
And we'll see you next week for episode 62. Whoa.
Who?
Fucking close to 69.
Landmark event.
So on 3, 1, 2, 3.
Flavourful
Flavourful.